Hey everybody, I'm here with my dumbbell balance. We are going to rock this out. There's Alexandra. She just woke up. I'm very excited about this workout. It's new because Apple. Let me just warn you. If you use all Apple like me, iPhone, MacBook, iPad, back up your files. iCloud's not a backup, and I learned that the hard way. I haven't wanted to dwell on it too much because it is what it is, but when you lose almost 4 years worth of work, that's pretty devastating. So if you have important stuff, put it in Dropbox, put it in some external hard drive. Do not depend, because they're like, oh yeah, we can't find it. It's not here. Like, really? Okay. So just a word of caution. So dumbbell balance, we are going to work our core. It's going to be awesome. Your core is part of your abs, your back, and your butt. This is a really key area. This is the center of your strength. You use it in every single motion that your body makes. So it's really important to strengthen those muscles, the least of which is to have some definition. You want good balance, especially as you get older. Balance is really important, because what you always hear happens to older people. They fall. Okay, so with this one, you can go a little bit heavier. I'm going to go with my fives because I'm still easing in. I'm feeling so much better. So we are going to do a single leg hinge walk. Let me put up my timer. And we are going to go for 1 minute. So you are going to step, hinge over, come back up, step, woo, and you'll see I lost my balance there for a second. It's okay. You just bring your leg up until it's parallel to the floor. And you keep walking. Woo. So see, you're going to lose your balance sometimes. That's the whole point, because in losing your balance, you are fighting to keep it. And in fighting to keep it, your core muscles are working really, really hard. So just turn around when you get a little too far and you run out of room. If you don't have a lot of room at all, that's okay. Just do these in place. That's fine too. You're still going to work really hard. Come on, let's go. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and done. There's a bug. I'm not coming to get it. Why don't you just try to, there's a broom. Why don't you just try to sweep it out the door? Okay. Next one. Say hi if you're out there. The next one that we're doing are single arm leg walks. Okay. So you are going to get in a side plank, sort of a side plank position. So you've got to keep your core tight. And I want you to walk forward and walk back. You've got to keep your core tight to not topple over. If this is too challenging of a move for you, you can modify and just stay in the side plank. That's cool too. Okay? Hi Joanne. These workouts are for everybody. So you walk up and then you walk back. So go as far to the side as you can before you come back. So it is a more advanced move for sure. So again, your other option is just to stay in a side plank. Make sure your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. Take those breaks when you need to. Woo, come on. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. You guys ready for the other side? I know, it's no joke. Where's what, baby? In the laundry room. Now, you might find you have one side that is stronger than the other. For me, my right arm is definitely stronger. When you need to, you take a break. 3 to 4 seconds. If a few seconds later you need another break, you take it. Breaks are not a sign of weakness. Hold on. Bug retrieval. What is it? Oh, what is that? What is it? Tennessee bug. Oh, it's a cricket. Go cricket. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hola, Julie. Okay, whew, that one was challenging. Okay, so I want you to get a heavier weight now, a single weight. I'm gonna go with a 5. You should go with an 8 or a 10. If you only have 5s, grab both of them. Remember, you're not surgically attached to the weight. You can drop down at any time or drop it completely, but this is how you measure progress. So get wide. Your toes are pointing out. Go up on the balls of your feet and lower down. As low as you can go. You have to fight to keep your balance. And you are using those core muscles in a major, major, major way. Pretend like you have a rod in your spine. Now listen, if you're only going to right here and you're pressing up, yay, and I'm really proud of you. And here's the thing I never want you to do. I never want you to do this, period, but especially when you're working out with me. Do not get down on yourself. Do not criticize yourself. Do not do all the negative speak that as women we are so good at. You have to give yourself credit. You've shown up. Most people don't even show up for themselves. Okay, squeeze. You've got to keep those core muscles tight and done. Guys, that was awesome. That is always a very challenging one for me. So just know there are going to be certain exercises that you do that kick your butt. Or you can't do them. Like you feel like, I can't do this exercise. Yes, you can. Do it a little bit, and then you'll do it a little bit more the next time, and that is how you make progress with my workouts. You are not going to start and be able to do everything. And you're certainly not going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I mean, you might be perfect, but I'm not. Okay, next one, we're doing a tree pose shoulder lift. Now, if you don't know what a tree pose is, you put your foot on the inside of your thigh. Now, it is a game changer when you close your eyes. Okay? We are going to close our eyes and we are going to lift. Your core is going to be screaming, trying to keep its balance. So what happens if you can't keep your balance? No biggie. No one cares, least of all me. So if you're on a big fluffy rug, so get your balance and then start lifting. If you are on a big fluffy rug, you might find it hard to get your balance. Okay, so I just fumbled, not that you could see because your eyes should be closed. If you cannot keep your balance at all, keep your eyes open just a tiny bit. And just reset, but don't close your eyes until you have your balance, because the second you close your eyes, I love this one, it's kind of fun. I'm not very good at it, but I still like it. Keep those core muscles tight, you need them. You need them to help you keep your balance. Okay, go to the other side. Remember, don't close your eyes until you have your balance, and then you are squeezing your shoulders to lift those weights. If you cannot do both of these things at one time, some people will say, I'm just not coordinated at all, and that's why I like your workouts. Yeah, I'm not like the most coordinated person in the world. Like those step classes back in the 90s, early 2000s, oh my gosh, those were a nightmare. I was literally like a Saturday Night Live skit in those classes. I could not do it. Doesn't mean I didn't try, but I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot get these moves down. And we're done. Woo! you're sitting there watching me and you're like, oh, who's this chick? What's she all about? My name is Sean. I'm 52 years old. I have 2 children, one of whom is awake, one of whom is not. We are from New York City. And because of coronavirus, we came to Nashville to quarantine, and now we are staying. So a lot of big changes on the horizon, but these workouts are for everybody, so I just want you to know that. So if you're out there looking for something to do, I'm just a regular mom here in Nashville, Tennessee, trying to take care of myself. Okay, put your hands directly underneath your shoulder. Your feet are about hip width apart. We are going to do a plank balance. So you're going to lift one arm and the opposite leg, and then you're going to go to the other one. Your core muscles have got to work. If you need to modify, just stay in a plank. Always a great core exercise. I need a little more space. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. You never want your arms way out in front of you, unless it's part of an exercise that you're doing. But in normal plank, your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. When you need a break, you take it 3 to 4 seconds. That's it. And then I want you back in. If you need another break a few seconds later, you take it. Less than 10 seconds, people. Come on. Do not quit. We do not quit. We always finish the minute no matter what. And why is that? Because when you quit, it messes with you mentally. It makes you think you can't do it. Not true. You can do it. Fight to the finish. Even if you're taking breaks every 5 seconds or 3 seconds by the end, who cares? You're still here. Maria, thank you for saying hi, guys. I love that. Okay, I love this one, and here's why. As I said, everything you do with your core is something, it's every motion that you make. A really common way that you can injure yourself as you get into your 40s and 50s, you haven't worked out in a while, is the various twisting motions. And there are so many ways. Pay attention today to how many times you use that. So we are going to do single leg reach and place. So get some kind of stool or a chair. And this is your mark. Okay? So you're going to reach up. You have your opposite leg in the air. And I want you to turn around and touch the ground. Okay, so then you turn back around. Now, if you were on a floor where you can't, you can place your foot and turn around. But see what I mean? It's very challenging. If you can scoot around safely, do that. If not, you use your foot, your other foot, to quickly and gently turn you around. But the challenge is, keep going. The challenge is this reaching motion where you are spinning and twisting and reaching and grabbing. And you see why it is a motion that can get you in some trouble. Woo, other leg. I'll go this way this time. So your leg is up. So you see how much your core muscles are working. We are not going quickly. We are focusing. So again, if you can't move your standing leg foot around safely, take your foot as a base and quickly turn yourself around. But try to stay on one leg as much as possible. Now, you're going to find that you have one leg where your balance is not as good. This is my leg for me. My right leg is not nearly as good balance-wise. But what's great is that I'm still fighting. My core muscles are working really hard. My standing leg is working really hard. You see how much I'm wobbling around, and that's okay. 3, 2, 1, done. It doesn't matter It's not that you shouldn't be wobbling. You're working hard. You're training these core muscles. You are working them out. Alexandra, can you bring me my water bottle from in there? And you really have to get grooving, baby. I think you're a little behind schedule. Okay, next one. Good thing Dave's not here. He does not like this exercise. It's, Vika recommended it to me. She said it's a great book, and there are parts of it we can read together. Okay, starfish. Starfish is challenging. I'm going to give you regular and modification. Your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. You should look down at your fingertips. Modified, your bottom leg is bent, and your top leg is up. Full starfish is this. You are going to fight really hard. This is an advanced move. Please do not get discouraged. Take it in like 8 to 10 second increments. Take a break. Do it again. And we're going to do 45 seconds on each side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on. You have got to breathe into your nose, out through your mouth. Your core muscles are working so hard. Take a break when you need to. At any point, you can go from full to modified. That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna go to modified. Whew. If you have to adjust, keep checking your hand, make sure it's in the right place. Other side. Go right into it. So again, do not be discouraged with this move. This is challenging. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Check your hand. Is it in the right place? Take those breaks when you want to. You're probably going to take a few, and that's cool. We are not about perfection. We are about perseverance, people. Perfection is, I don't even know what perfection is. It's some mythical creature. I don't know anybody who's perfect. 3, 2, 1, and done. Wow, I know. Shake out. You might find that the exercises that we do, that your wrists and forearms are not strong. Make sure you do my Guns for Girls workouts. That is an area that I focus on. I have gotten so much stronger than I used to be, and it's certainly not an area that most people pay attention to. Okay, this next one's really fun. Make sure that there's nothing in your way, nothing you can trip on, okay? So we're gonna do a side hop hinge. So what does that mean? You're gonna stand with one foot up. Your core is tight, your shoulders are back. Sorry, let me start my timer. And you are going to hop to one leg and then hinge over to the side. Hop to the other leg. I get it. It's challenging. But what I want you to do is fight. You're gonna fall just like I did. I'm not making a big deal out of that. Who cares? I'm working really hard. So your leg will be bent as you hop. So when you hop, it's bent. Just straighten it out and hinge to the side. We are going for 1 minute. We finish the minute no matter what, even if you drop the weights. If you put a chair in front of you, that can help if your balance is not where you want it to be. We never say your balance is bad. You're working on it. You're a work in progress. You can't stop being a work in progress. And done. Woo! I love that one. And let me tell you what, as much as we are all doing with life, this baseline stress that we constantly have because of coronavirus, like someone said yesterday, I thought it was so perfect. It's like there's this invisible enemy that you're always on guard against. So take that into account. Now lump on all the other stuff that just is normal, everyday stress, responsibilities, that kind of thing. We take on a lot. You got to take care of yourself first. It's not selfish. You are actually going to be infinitely better for your family, and every single mom I know, woman that I know who does these workouts, writes me a message and says, everybody in my family has commented on how much happier I seem, how much more energy I seem to have. I'm less crabby. I'm like, yeah, it's a thing. Trust me. So please, 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 just know that I'm here for you. But we're in this together, and we have to work hard. Okay, next one we're going to do single leg calf raises. Get weights. You don't want to go super crazy heavy. I've got my 5s. Wrap one ankle around the other. Raise up slowly. Woo! These exercises are fun. You've got to keep your core tight and your shoulders back. Push up on the ball of your foot and then lower. Really squeeze those calf muscles. Again, are you wobbling all over the place? That's good. Shows you're fighting. If it's easier for you to keep your leg out to the side, you can certainly do that. Oh my gosh, this one gets me every time. 5 seconds, and then we're going to switch. 3, 2, 1, and done. Up, oh, and lower. So again, you might notice that one side has much better balance than the other side. And that just is like normal. It means you're a normal human being, so congratulations. Keep going, even if you're losing your balance and wobbling. And take those breaks if you need them, but only 3 to 4 seconds, and then get back into it. 10 more seconds, come on. We can do it. We can do it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. Okay. Ooh, these are fun. Okay, so get like medium-sized weights, so 5 to 8s. Put one leg up at a 90-degree angle, hip level, and you're gonna go wide and tight. So you are burning up your biceps. They should already be feeling this. If they're not, your weights are not heavy enough. But then you're also working your core really hard because you're trying to keep your balance. I remember when I first created this balance, one of my best friends, who's been working out with me for, I think, over 2 years, she was like, afterwards, she's like, I don't know, I thought it was okay, I just don't think I'm going to be very sore tomorrow. And then I got the call the next day where she's like, I take it all back. I love that workout because I am so sore. And I'm like, yeah, so am I. So now it's one of her favorite workouts because she sees the benefits. She's like, my balance has gotten so much better. My balance has gotten so much better. It's still, there are certain exercises that I just cannot stay stable for. Do not skimp on form. Keep that leg up and make sure you extend all the way. Sometimes when you get tired with bicep curls, you'll start here, stop there, and not complete the extension. 2, 1, done. Justin, like, stop being a pervert. Oh God, these people who like sit at home. Sorry, I need to figure out how to block him, weirdo. Okay, sorry. All right. I really love those. Okay, next one we're going to do Again, one of my favorites. You're going to want a towel or a mat just for a little extra padding. You're going to want to lean back, right, like this. So your one arm is outstretched to the side, and you're going to keep both legs up, and you're going to reach for your opposite foot. I don't want you leaning on this hand. It's really just a little bit of a balance tool. My abs are like, yeah, we don't like you very much. Okay, so get your balance before you pick that other foot up. Other side. Now, modify, just keep that one foot down. So, oh my goodness. If your abs are locking up like mine, just take a quick second to stretch them out. I know. When you need a break, take it. We can do it though. Do not give up. Do not quit. If you need to, just stay right here. Come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. That is crazy. So you're going to stay down. I'm catching my breath. Have some water. Make sure you drink during my workouts, and make sure you drink after my workouts all day long. Just stretching out my abs. Okay, so the next one that I want you to do is get your knees up off the ground and then press up towards the ceiling with your hand and your foot. Okay? And go to the other side. Try to keep that other knee as low as possible. Now, if this is more of an advanced move, just be on your knee. You do what works for you. You do not get discouraged, though, that's for sure. This one is kicking my butt. I feel like I say that with every exercise. But that's why these workouts are so effective. We come here, we might only be here for 20 or 30 minutes, but while we're here, we work really hard. I cannot work out for an hour. That's just not in my personality composition. 2, 1, and done. Wow. How are we doing time-wise? Guys, we're so close to being done. So close. So with this next one, I want your hands up. I want you to sweep your leg around to the back and lean over. Sweep your leg around to the back and then lean over. If you need to plant your foot when you come back to starting position, that's okay. So you're going to sweep and then hinge over. Whoa. Okay, switch to the other side. Get that core tight. You can do it, come on. Sweep it around, hinge over, and press that foot up towards the ceiling. Come on, one more, and then we're done. Oh. Guys, we are done. Stretch up towards the ceiling. Bend to one side. You can get deeper stretches in here. Circle your arms down and around. Circle them down and around. Lunge to one side. Your legs got quite a workout today. Put one ankle across your knee and sit back, keeping your knee behind your toe. But you want to stretch this glute out, and that's a good way to do it. Wrap your arm around your straight arm and pull it towards you. Other way. Give yourself some hugs. You showed up, and now you can go on with your day, and you don't have to think about, I should have worked out. I need to work out. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I hate the way my clothes work. All that's gone. Get up. Take care of yourself. You will see results, but you're not going to see results if you only work out once a month. Stick with me. I'm here 4 to 5 days a week. I am passionate about what I do. This is a free program. It's good for any level. Please share this. That's all I ask. And if you want to tip me, you can go to Sean-Visco on Venmo. But please share. Please, please, please. I want people to know this is a resource for them, even if they don't have money to go to a gym, or their gym is still closed, or whatever it is, or they're away from home and they don't have equipment. You don't need equipment to do these workouts. You can do them literally anywhere. There are always modifications. They work for everybody, okay? Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow, same time. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing.